It's raining, but I don't really care. I'm very proud of myself today. I just ran a 6:24 mile, which is the fastest one I've run since my last year of college, when I was able to run a 5-minute mile. Wait, yeah, 5-minute mile. I'm just really happy with it. Now, here's the thing I'm proud of, though. I ran with a stitch in my side. I got a stitch in my side warming up, and I ran that entire mile with the stitch, and fought through it. And man, I just feel good. Best mile I've run in a long time. My conditioning is getting so much better. I feel better overall. I've got more energy. We're not even 2 weeks in. You know, this is day 13, so tomorrow will be 2 weeks, but I just feel better. And hey, you know what? Usually at about, 4 weeks, you start seeing like a really big difference. So I'm tugging at the bit. We're halfway to 4 weeks of it. Man, I just feel really good about it today. So gotta obviously stay on diet, keep things on track, because I've got another big day of driving, as usual. But yeah, this was a success. Here's the check-in photo. I'm starting to be able to see, like, so when I breathe, you can definitely see all my abs, but it's almost getting to the point where you can see them anyway, like just standing there at rest. And that's a big motivator too. I've never actually really liked the way I look. Like even when I was playing football, never really felt like my strength or athleticism was reflected in like how I looked and how my body carried weight. So starting to lean out, it feels good to me. It feels like validation for, all the time I've spent in the gym and running on the field and, every single thing I've done. So, I'm happy about it today. Today's a good day so far, even though it's gloomy and raining and so humid that I might die. God, I hate humidity. I gotta move back west. Oh my God. The South is not for me. But all that aside, it's a good day. I'll see you guys in a bit. Done with work. I'm at the grocery store. I've got to go get some eggs. I've eaten too many eggs this week. I'm craving something unhealthy, and I hate that I'm craving it. I've done really well this week. Obviously, that's not an excuse to do it, so I'm not doing it. But I'm going to entertain the demon for a second and just think about Papa John's. Oh my God. Once again, I'm at the grocery store and the Papa John's is right there. Temptations when you're trying to stay fit, like, it's hard for me because, like, as an athlete, I've always had this mentality of there's always next time, like, be better tomorrow than you were today, so like, in football, you drop the ball, it's like, forget about it, go to the next play. You cannot remember that, go to the next play. You got to wipe the slate clean. And to some degree, that's been really, really helpful for me. But with this, you can't just wipe the slate clean because it's compounding effects. So, and that's an important thing to remember when you're working on your health and fitness, and thinking about, the effects of unhealthy food, processed food, excessive chemicals, all that sort of thing. When you're thinking about those effects, you can't just wipe the slate clean. The effects of preservatives and highly processed foods stay in your body forever. So it's a fundamental shift of mentality. And in fact, when I was playing chess competitively, I really nurtured that mentality, because chess is one of those sports where you have to be dialed in, focused, and you can't take anything too hard. You have to stay emotionally very level because you're calculating. Cold calculation is the most effective tool in chess. And, straying away from that costs you games. It costs you championships. Costs you money, ultimately. So, I really, really struggle. Like, this is like the big part of this for me. The physique that I'm at right now, I'm not under any delusions that, you know, it's like I'm shredded or anything, but it's also a better physique than a lot of people. And it's easy to tell myself that and then go cheat. And I think my whole life I've kind of allowed myself to do that for the most part. I've always eaten intuitively. And so if I ate, you know, a cheat meal, I would just counterbalance it with something, you know, eating less, higher protein later. But on a cut, that doesn't work. And if you're really trying to be healthy, that's just not how it works. I do allow the cheat meals once a week, usually. I haven't so far with this cut, but I may need to do one this week just to kind of kick it to the side. My only qualm about that is sometimes when you do the cheat meal, all you want is more. And I don't need that kind of temptation in my life. So I kind of, like, the only reason I recorded this little dialogue here is because I know that everybody goes through this. And I'm telling you that I'm saying no. So if you're in the same boat as I am, you can say no today too. It's not easy. I know it's not easy, and it's not easy for me. But I'm going to go in that store. I'm going to get some eggs, and I'm going to get some blueberries. And I'm going to make some oats with blueberries and protein powder and some eggs. And that's going to be my dinner. And I'm going to feel a lot better afterward. This is actually, here's a tip for this. I let myself get too hungry. And it wasn't really my fault this time because I was waiting for my mother-in-law to come get my daughter. And I had my daughter, I got her all ready. And then my mother-in-law was late. And I'm thinking, well, I'll make dinner as soon as she comes to get her. But she was about 40 minutes late. So I'm so hungry right now that everything sounds good. So I'm tempting myself. Don't let yourself get overly hungry. Obviously, sometimes you will get overly hungry and you'll mess up. And when you do, don't beat yourself up too badly about it. But, you know, stay strong. I'm going to go get these eggs. I'm going to make some food. And tomorrow will be the end of 2 weeks. So I'll kind of check in and compare. That's going to be fun. So day 1 to the end of week 2. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video today. If you like the video, subscribe, comment, let me know how it's going, and I will continue to post these daily until we get done with this cut. Bye.